Often considered one of the greatest survival horror video games of all time, Silent Hill was a landmark on the original PlayStation. While a lot of games around that time would try to scare you with what you would see, Silent Hill thrived on what you couldn't see, letting the chilling atmosphere itself do the scaring. So you control a man named Harry Mason who has lost his daughter, and it's your job to guide him all over the town of Silent Hill, both inside creepy buildings and outside, searching for her. He encounters an officer named Sybil Bennett, who gives him a handgun, which means he can now combat the various monsters that plague the town. And let's not forget those iconic nurses. Well, they don't look as freaky as they will later in the series, but whatever, we all gotta start somewhere. Whoa! What does that look like to you? Now, out of everything in this game, the atmosphere takes center stage. The thick fog and the gentle falling snow add so much to the experience, especially when you're going down the street and suddenly an enemy appears through the haze coming right for you. The lack of any music is also eerie, but what makes the surroundings even scarier is that you pick up a portable radio that emits static whenever a monster is close to you. The growing radio sound can really play with your mind, because you know that something is around, but it may be unclear where they're going to appear. Imagine what it would be like if they changed what the radio played. Haha, let's try that again. More! Okay, one more time.
I'm a banana, I'm a banana, I'm a banana. Look at me!
Yeah, that would suck all the fear out of the game. Now, one look at the camera and you would immediately think that it's terrible because it spins around and gives you all these awkward angles. And in any other game, I would agree. But in this game, it really works. Silent Hill already has a foreboding atmosphere, and an all-over-the-place camera adds to the experience. Almost like the camera itself is messing with your own sanity, keeping you in a state of uneasiness. The voice work on this game is a little off. Not saying that the actors are bad or anything, but the delivery is what's bothering me. It sounds like they're just reading from a script rather than acting out the conversation. However, it also might be because there are gaps left between sentences.
Hold it. Where do you think you're going?
My daughter. I've got to find her.
No way. It's dangerous out there.
In that case, I need to find her now. Cheryl's my little girl. I can't just leave her out there by herself.
Have you got a gun?
No.
So, maybe it's an editing thing rather than an acting thing? Either way, it's very distracting. So for its time, this was an awesome horror game. And sure, the genre has evolved since then, and several improvements have been made since the late 90s. But Silent Hill still stands on its own and is a blast to play. I always hated when people say that they can't get into games because the graphics aren't up to today's standards. But you know what? Good graphics does not a great game make. Always remember that. And go play Silent Hill for the original PlayStation.
Halloween!